आज ही डाउटनट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
The question is, if alpha and beta are roots of this equation. Alpha, beta are roots of this equation, and we have given one condition, that is Sn is equal to alpha n plus beta n. And then we have to prove a Sn plus 1 plus b Sn plus c n minus 1 is equal to 0, and hence we have to find S5. Very interesting question. Just look at it. We have given alpha, beta are roots of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and we know that sum of roots alpha plus beta is equal to coefficient of minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square, and product of roots alpha beta is equal to c by d, right? Now what we need to prove? To prove a Sn plus 1 plus b Sn minus 1 and plus b Sn is equal to 0. So what we'll do, consider a Sn plus 1 plus b Sn minus 1. First we will consider this. Now we can write it as a alpha n plus 1 plus beta n plus 1 and b n minus 1. Now you will say how this came. Since Sn is equal to alpha n plus beta n, so what we can write? Sn plus 1 is equal to alpha n plus 1 plus beta n plus 1, and Sn minus 1 we can also write n minus 1 plus beta n minus 1, right? So we used this. Now since alpha beta are roots of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, we know that, so they will satisfy this equation. So we can write a alpha square plus b alpha plus c is equal to 0, and beta square a plus b beta plus c is equal to 0, and we can find from here the value of we can find the value of c plus a alpha square is equal to minus b alpha, and the value of c plus a beta square is equal to minus b beta. Wait, we will use this also, right? So now look at this. If I write my expression was Sn plus 1 plus c n minus 1, this was the right. Basically I had to prove this here. Let me just correct it. Here is c, this is c, so it will also be a c, right? This is also a c. Let me correct it now. I can write it as, if I took alpha n minus 1 common, alpha n minus 1 common, so what I will get? I will get what I will get. Yes, I will get c. If I take alpha n minus 1 common, if I just solve this expression and I take alpha n minus 1 common, so I will left with this plus alpha square, right? Plus if I take beta n minus 1 common, I will left with c plus what? This is a also, and a beta square, right? Now c plus alpha square is equal to alpha n minus 1 minus b alpha plus beta n minus 1 is equal to minus b beta, right? Now look at it. Just do this. Alpha n plus beta n. We got this, and we know alpha n plus beta n is equal to what? Sn. So I got this. Now you can see we just arrived at our proof. Now Sn plus 1 plus Csn minus 1 plus Bsn is equal to what? Bsn minus Bsn. I just put the value of this expression as minus Bsn and is equal to 0. This we have proved. Now the main part. What we have to find S5. I have to find S5. Now let's do it. It will be minus b by a. If I just put in this expression, let me do one more step also. So this is equal to 0. This is equal to 0. So I can write what I can write. I can write this as Asn plus 1 as, or you can say Sn plus as, you can write minus b by a Sn minus c by a Sn minus 1, right? So let's just put all the values. So S5 will be minus b by a. S5 is n plus 1, that is what? S4 plus 1. So n is 4 here. So this is 4 minus c by a S3, right? Now again find the value of S4. So we can write minus b by a S3 minus c by a S what? 2 minus c by a S3. Just simplify it. So what you will get? You will multiply it. So it will become b square by a square S3, and what I will do? C by a S3, and this will become plus bc by a square S2, right? So it is b square f by a square minus c by a S3 as common plus bc by a square S2. Now again b square a square minus c by a. Again we will find S3, right? So minus b by a and S2 minus c by a, that is S1, plus bc a square S2. We are just finding the values and just solving them, right? Now again multiply. We will do multiplication. So it will become minus b cube by a cube, right? S2 plus bc by a square S2 plus bc by a square S2. I just took this at one side and now multiply this by this. So I will get minus b square c by a cube. If I take minus common, so I will get minus c square by a square and S1, right? Just simplify it little bit. So I will get b cube a cube plus 2bc by a square, and this is S2. If I simplify it, b square c minus c square a upon a cube. That's when I just took the LCM here. Now again took the LCM also here, minus b cube by a cube plus 2abc s2 minus b square c minus c square a by a cube s1. Now, since Sn is equal to alpha n plus beta n, so I can write S2 as alpha 2 plus beta 2, and I can also write it as alpha plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta, and I know the value of alpha plus beta square, that is minus b by a square plus 2 alpha beta c by a. These are the sum and products of roots, so this will become b square by a square plus 2c by a. Right, now S1 will be alpha plus beta and this will be minus b by a. Right, now let's just put all these value S2 and S1 in this expression. Now S5 is equal to, let me just write it, b minus b cube plus 2abc divided by a cube, and the value of S2 b square by a square plus 2c by a, and this is minus b square c minus c square a divided by a cube and minus b by a. Right, now this will become, if I take b minus b common, so it will become b square minus 2a, if I take this, by a cube. If I just do this, so I will get this, this will be minus, right? So this will be, actually this is minus 2bc, right? This is plus 2bc, and yes, plus 2bc. It is plus 2bc. Yeah, I just did one mistake here. This would be minus. So it would be what? This would be minus, right? This is minus. So this again would be what? Minus. This is plus, this is minus. So here it is also minus. Let's take minus. Right, so it would become b square minus 2ac divided by a cube. Sorry, this is square. Yes, now if I will take from here, what I can take c common, so it will become plus bc b square minus c divided by a 4. Right, just solve it little bit more and we will get our answer. b square minus 2ac whole square, and this is a5 plus bc b square minus c a4, and this is our answer, the value of S5. Hence this was the solution. I hope the solution is clear to you. Thank you so much.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।